Hello, hi, and welcome everyone. My name is Vishal, and I welcome you all to Whiskas Academy. Today in this video, we will be discussing the question and answers of NCERT Class 7 History Chapter 3, The Sultans of Delhi. The concept containing this video has been uploaded on the channel already. If you haven't visited the channel, please do visit the channel and watch the content. I have tried to explain you in simple and layman language the concept of the entire Delhi Sultan. So, continuing to this video, the first question is, which ruler first established his or her capital at Delhi? The answer to this question is Anangpal of Tomara Rajput first established his or her capital at Delhi. What was the language of administration under the Delhi Sultans? The answer to this question is Persian was the language of administration under the Delhi Sultans. Now moving on to the second question is question number 3. In whose reign did the Sultanate reach its farthest extent? The answer to this question is Sultanate reached its farthest extent in reign of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Now the question number 4 is from which country did Ibn Battuta travel to India? The answer is Ibn Battuta traveled to India from Morocco. Now the question number 5 is according to the circle of justice, why was it important for military commanders to keep the interest of the peasantry in mind? The answer is, according to the circle of justice, it was important for military commanders to keep the interest of the peasantry in mind because a king cannot survive without soldiers and soldiers cannot live without salaries. Salaries of the soldiers came from the revenue collected from peasants, but peasants can pay revenue only when they are prosperous and happy. Now moving on to the second question, question number 6 is what is meant by the internal and external frontiers of the Sultanate? Now the answer to this question is internal frontiers of the Sultanate include hinterlands of the garrison towns and Ganga Yamuna Doa. External frontiers of the Sultanate include unconquered areas of southern India which is away from Delhi. Now moving on to the second question, question number 7 is what were the steps taken to ensure that Muktis performed their duties? Why do you think they may have wanted to defy the orders of the Sultan? Answer to this question is steps taken to ensure that Muktis perform their duties are the duties of the Muktis was to lead military campaigns and maintain law and order in the Iktas. Their office was made not inheritable. They were assigned Iktas for a short period of time before being shifted. Accountants were appointed by the state to check the amount of revenue collected. Care was taken that the Muktis collected only the taxes prescribed by the state and that he kept the required number of soldiers. They may have wanted to defy the orders of the sultans as they were maintaining their own armies and collecting revenues which may provoke them to rebel against kingdom. Also, the harsh conditions of service can be a reason for defying the orders of the sultan. Now moving on to the second question, the question number 8 is what was the impact of Mongol invasion on the Delhi Sultanate? Impact of the Mongol invasion on the Delhi Sultanate are the ruler of Delhi Sultanate raised a large standing army. Alauddin constructed a new garrison town named Siri for his soldiers while Muhammad bin Tughlaq emptied the residence and his soldiers garrisoned there. To feed the large number of soldiers, harsh taxes were imposed on the peasants. They started paying their soldiers in cash rather than iktas. These measures posed a huge administrative challenge. Now moving on to the second question. The second question, question number 9 is, do you think the authors of Tariq would provide information about the lives of ordinary men and women? The answer to this question is no. I don't think the authors of Tariq would provide information about the lives of ordinary men and women because their writing was for praising the sultans and get reward. They had nothing to do with common folks. Also, they were the part of the administration and lived in towns and were mostly unaware of the lives of common people. Now moving on to the second question, question number 10 is, Razia Sultan was unique in the history of the Delhi Sultanate. Do you think women leaders are accepted more readily today? Now the answer to this question is, Razia Sultan was unique in the history of the Delhi Sultanate because She is the first woman to become the ruler of the Sultanate. She was more able and qualified than all her brothers. Yes, I think women leaders are accepted more readily today because of democracy. Now the world has become an open-minded in terms of gender equality and would never mind in having women as the leaders. Many women in this period proved that a woman too can be at the top of leaders. Moreover, people widely supported the women as their leaders. Now moving on to the second question, question number 11 is, why were the Delhi Sultans interested in cutting down forest? Does deforestation occur for the same reason today? Now the answer to this question is, the Delhi Sultans interested in cutting down forest to give land to the peasants and carry out agriculture practices. Also, new fortresses and towns were established to protect trade routes and to promote regional trade. They also cleared forests in order to safeguard their frontiers and quick movement of their army. In today's world, deforestation occurs due to construction of roads, railways, houses and industries. So we can say that deforestation occurs for the same reason today, only the perspective of views has been changed. Now this was the video containing all the question and answers of chapter 3. The concept containing this Now the video containing the concept of this chapter has already been uploaded on the channel. If you haven't visited the channel, please do visit. And I have tried to keep the language as simple as I can, and I have explained you the entire chapter in a very simple and layman language. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and share the video and subscribe the channel. Also, if you want the PDF of this video, you can visit our Telegram channel. The link is provided in the description. You can press the link and join the Telegram channel of Viscous Academy.